In episode 13, we looked at some graph questions, and I mentioned there that sometimes the questions are integrated with the passage, other times they're completely separate. You could just do the question only by looking at the graph. In this case, with 27 and 28, we've got one of each. 27, we have to integrate what the passage says with what the data in the table show to see how the data in the table is represented in the passage. And then 28 is just a question about the graph in itself. So let's look at 27. What information discussed in paragraph 10, lines 58 to 68, is represented by the graph? So I would recommend, let's just read 58 to 68, look at the graph, see if any of this fits with what we see in the graph. So let's see. Recent analyses revealed that Scandinavian brown bears spend the summer with plasma cholesterol levels considered high for humans. Those values then increase substantially for hibernation. So I'm just going to bracket this because we're talking about increasing values, and that might be something. For Bear and his colleagues reported, these very, very fat bears with high cholesterol also get zero exercise during hibernation. Lolling about in the den pinches off blood vessels, contributing to sluggish circulation. That cocktail would not be advisable in humans, Bear says. It's a recipe for hardened arteries, putting people at risk for heart attacks and strokes. Looking at the graph, we see on the title of this is total plasma cholesterol in 7 bears. We see on the y-axis, we have a unit for cholesterol, milligrams per deciliter. In the x-axis, we have this transition from when they're hibernating to when they're active. Notice down in the bottom graph, we see that this level, whatever this number is, 220-something, whatever, is the maximum desirable level for humans. And all of the bears at all times are above that maximum desirable level. And remember, we actually read that in the opening part of the passage, or the opening part of the paragraph. They spend the summer with plasma cholesterol levels considered high for humans. Those values then increase substantially for hibernation. So this part, actually both of these are true, right? When they're active, the cholesterol levels are here. When they hibernate, the levels increase. So both of these facts are represented in the chart. So looking at the choices here, we're looking for something in this portion of the text. That's going to be choice A. 58 to 62, right? So that would be from here to here, which is exactly what we're looking for. So we go with choice A. B, C, and D are the other parts of the paragraph. Don't correlate at all with what's going on in the graph. So this one's A. 28. Which statement about the effect of hibernation on the 7 bears is best supported by the graph? So here we just have to look at the graph, look at the choices, see which one fits what the graph says. So let's go to the choices. A, only one of the bears did not experience an appreciable change in its total plasma cholesterol. Well, we have 7 bears here. Notice most of them do decrease when they go from hibernation to active, except if you look very carefully, this one right here actually doesn't change much at all. It's actually pretty flat. The other 6 all decrease relatively substantially. So actually A looks pretty good, right? Only one of the bears did not experience an appreciable change. Yeah, it's this red one right here. That looks pretty good. B, only one of the bears experienced a significant increase in its total plasma cholesterol level. Well, no, 6 of the bears did, right? We're looking for the effect of hibernation, and each bear, of these 6 at least, when they hibernated, had an increase. So 6 of them actually had an increase in total plasma level, not just one. All of the bears achieved the desirable plasma cholesterol level for humans. No, none of them did. They're all above the maximum desirable level, as we discussed for number 27, so C is gone. D, the bear with the lowest total plasma cholesterol level in its active state had the highest total plasma cholesterol level during hibernation. So let's see, the bear with the lowest total plasma cholesterol in its active state, that would be this one right here, had the highest total cholesterol during hibernation. Well, no, it actually had the lowest. So here's that connection. It's the lowest in the active. It's also lowest in the hibernation. So D is wrong. So we're left with choice A, and that's going to be our answer. To learn more about Reason Prep's SAT, SAT subject test, and ACT video courses, go to reasonprep.com/enroll, and you can find the link in the description below the video.